Hello my dears, in this video tutorial I will start the Bootstrap forms. So let's go through the forms. So what we will cover, the form control, the checks and radios, input group, layout, select, range, floating labels, and validation, form validation. Let's have overview on the Bootstrap forms. So Bootstrap form control expand on our rebooted form style with classes. Use these classes to opt into their customized display for a more consistent rendering across the browser and devices. So normally we design forms and style it using CSS, but it is very hard to control the spacing and customization. Okay, so what Bootstrap actually do? Bootstrap actually design it with more accuracy and customization. So this is a simple example. We have email address, and then we have this password, and you can see the input along with this label, and we have check, and then we have submit button. Okay, so you can by applying, for example, we have this code for this form, so you can then modify this in CSS. So it is like a mix. So whenever you copy, you apply some Bootstrap CSS framework coding, so you can then adjust for yourself. So suppose we copy it and we paste it. Okay, so this is div 1, this is div 2, this is div 3. Okay, and we have what is in, and these all are inside the form. So we have actually created a form, and inside form we took this div with the class mb3, and we have then taken the label and input. So input is email. So remember that whenever you are creating the form, so you must have to perfectly take the data type. For example, email. So for email you must have to take the data type as an email, and then we take class form control for this email. So we have in this code, you can see all of the input types have assigned the class form control. So label for so this is for the example input email. So what is example input email? So this is the ID of this input type. So we have assigned class as well as ID. So ID is the unique identifier. So this ID is the unique identifier for this email, and similarly for rest of the input types, the respective IDs are taken. Okay, so input type email, class assigned is form control, ID is example input email, and this is area describably. Okay, so this is div 1. Then take another div, okay, so which contain another input with label, and then so on, and at the end we have a button type submit, class button primary. So laterally when we will come to the button, so it will be covered that what is BTN primary. So different BTN primary button properties are there, so we will learn more. So we will save it. You can see exactly that form is created, and this check is also working. So if click, you can see why this cursor come here when we click the label. Because of this we have taken label for this ID. Okay, now move towards another form elements. disable form. So add the disable boolean attribute on an input to prevent user interaction and make it appear lighter. So let's see, we copy it, okay, and we paste it. So we have taken the input, class assigned is form control, id is disable input, type text placeholder, and then we have written disable. So when we refresh the browser, you can see now this one is disabled. Okay, so let's come with some more properties. Disable field set example. So this was the disable form. Add the disable attribute to the field set to disable all the control with it. Okay, browser treat all native form controls are disabled, preventing both keyboard and mouse interaction on them. So this is example, this is the input, this is select, this is submit, this is okay. So whenever we need disable option, we can easily do it. Okay, so we will copy it and we'll paste it inside the body. So field set, inside form we taken the field set, disable, and then div which contain the first field, this is second field, this is third field, and so on. So this is label, first field, second field, check field, and then button. Okay, so all are disabled. So field set is set, this is legend disable field set example. So this is disable field set example, you can see here. Okay, and we have taken all the variables like this is the first input, this is the second, and this is the third, and third contain the form check. Okay, this is the last div which contain further one more div, this is div. Okay, so inside it we have taken this form check. So the input type is the check field, so it is also taken as a disable. Okay, so this field start from here and ends here, so inside it we have this div. Okay, so let's see accessibility. It ensure that all the form controls have an appropriate accessible names so that their purpose can be conveyed to the user of the assistive technologies. So the simplest way to achieve this is to use a label element, or in case of button, to include sufficiently descriptive text as a part of button. Okay, so then we come to the, we can see, you can come to the another examples also, but that was just overview. Lately we will come to the flow control.